What's up, guys? It is July 13th, 2016. Doing another update. How my week's going. And I just wanted to comment that this week I haven't driven any, actually, all this week. My car needs a new flex hose for the exhaust. I want to have just normal wear and tear. I need to get that replaced. They put one on it, but it seemed to be faulty, so I'm going to get my car back on Friday. Should be the day, so I'll be able to drive Friday night. I got to tell you guys, I worked last Saturday, which would have been the 9th. I believe I came out at 6 p.m. And boy, I worked almost till 5 a.m. My week ending with July 11th was 171.09. Okay, let me pull up the HTML. And now again, that is literally, one day I did this, and with tips, it brought me, okay, I apologize. So that included July 4th, which I made I made 43 on Uber. That's right. So it did count July 4th from that week. But anyhow, that was from 9th and 10th. Okay, that makes sense. So basically, take 40 off 170. We're about a $1.30, right? Let's just say, yeah, $1.30. That was right. So I made a $1.30 on Uber Saturday night, but then I made $60 in tips, which put me at a $1.90, and this was strictly airport. Let me tell you what I did. So I started at the airport, started banging those out. Whatever, they're about 30-minute waits at the longest, I think. Had a couple short ones, had some good long ones mixed in, whatever. That's right, Friday night. I didn't drive. Saturday night there was a Rangers game, if I recall, and it was delayed, so it didn't actually end until, I believe it actually didn't end out until midnight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, that's right. I had my okay. So let me tell you what happened. So it ended at midnight. So we did airport runs, and I had my buddy with me, and he drives with me a lot. We usually kind of tag team it, and honestly, guys, it's a lot better to have someone else driving with you. And I mean in another car. I don't mean my passenger seat. It just makes it more interesting. I use Zello just for communication real time, which is nice. But it is nice to have a buddy out there or have a small group. There's many in DFW. I'm a part of, a smaller group. You guys can find one, whatever. There's a couple Facebook groups out there. But anyhow, we did airport at midnight. I said, all right, let's start heading to the stadium. So Ranger Stadium has Lot C. I've seen a lot of people say don't follow Uber's instructions, which I am 100% in agreement with never following Uber's instructions. However, in this case, for the Ranger Stadium, it is in your best interest to get to Lot C. And I'll explain why. On big games like Friday, Saturday night, you're not guaranteed a surge, but with the game getting out at midnight, I was pretty sure it was going to surge. I was right. It did start surging. However, I had a ton of cancels. I was trying to really fish a select ping. Select, I think, had to been above a 2 or 3 times surge rate, which is ridiculous for select. So I let a lot of X roll by. I finally nabbed a select. Okay, I think her name was Elizabeth. Now I remember. Call her up. She is walking towards AT&T Stadium. Again, remember how the pings work. Select may ping you farther than the X ping if someone's requesting further out. But anyhow, called her. I said, hey, you need to walk to Lot C. Had no idea. We messed around for 10 minutes. Whatever, cancel. By then, now X has stopped surging. Okay, at this point, I am committed to select at this point because, cat's out of the bag here. There's no X surge. I have to pull a select ping. I pull another select ping. I think it was 2.0. I try calling them. No answer. Can't get a hold of them. And at this point, by the way, I have pulled into Lot C. I'm committed. I'm sitting in Lot C. Nothing. Can't get a hold of them. Phone doesn't work. Whatever. 5 minutes go by. I have to cancel again. So at this point, I'm pretty bummed out. X is not surging, even though I see people in Lot C requesting Ubers, right? Just not enough, apparently. Get another select ping, and this time I believe it was either a 1.5 or 2.0, something like that. Either way, money, right? I'm thinking, okay, cool. It's actually the first person that I got the ping from, Elizabeth. She finally made it to Lot C, whatever. I'm like, perfect. So 3 people get in, and of course they're going to a hotel that was, I think, let me see what my trip was. Uber Select, let's see. It was, a whopping 2.98 miles, and it took me 16 minutes in traffic to get there, and that paid out to me a whopping $13. Bust, guys, for me. My buddy who drove with me, he had a select ping as well. It went real short. What they were doing with the select was they had a $20 off coupon. Didn't care about, obviously, surge. And they were only going a short distance. They didn't care. So, honestly, kind of got burned on that one. That one kind of hurt. I was really expecting a higher fare from that one. After that, I then, let me see where I headed. That's right. Okay, so at that point, I headed down to Fort Worth, and I wanted to try to pull some surge. I positioned myself by Billy Bob's and did get a ping. Let one roll. Second one was actually a select ping on surge. So I went ahead and called him up. I said, hey, you in 7th Street there, all the way down to 7th, which it's in striking distance, okay, but I don't prefer to drive there. But anyhow, say where you going? He's like, yeah, I'm actually going to like South TCU from 7th Street. Guys, I've taken the 7th Street on a 5 or 6 surge to TCU, and I think it paid out maybe $20, if that, whatever. I wasn't interested in that, wasting all that time. Because here's the thing, you got to remember, I'm driving from Stockyards to 7th Street. He could cancel, and any time in between there, if he cancels, halfway I'm there, I'm screwed. What am I going to do? Now the surge may be gone. I have no idea. So anyhow. Next ping I get, at this point, I'm committed to the next ping I get, or I'm going to get timed out. Because there was 2. One I canceled, my own doing. Second one, I had to cancel as well because it was select all the way down there, whatever. Finally, I get one. It's a 3.4 surge. I'm looking at my trip history. It's a 3.4 surge. I call her up. She's in downtown. I said, hey, where are you going? And they said, hey, we're going to Grapevine. Money. No problem. So I go to pick them up. It's a bunch of girls. They're pretty loud, whatever. Then they say, actually, you know what? We want to go to Bucks Strip Club. And I said, okay. I'm a bit disappointed. I'll be honest with you. I'm going to pull up this trip. From downtown to Bucks, it was 8.5 miles. On a 3.4 surge, it did pay out $26. I'm not going to complain about that. I will take $26 in my pocket. That's fine. However, the Grapevine would have been probably almost 100, I'm pretty sure. So that did suck because I really thought I had a good one there. But the other thing that happened was when you get to Bucks, if you drop off, okay, you can claim a bounty on every one of your passengers. I believe it's $15 per head. Okay, so you drive up to Bucks. I found this out. I have emailed the manager of Bucks. This is official. People have gotten paid cash money for this. Okay, drive up there, drop them off, walk in behind them, say, "Hey, I'm an Uber driver. I dropped off these 3 guys here to collect my, $15 each." Boom, they pay you, on your way. So yeah, $26. Made a little bit on top of that, whatever. So that's just FYI. You will get paid out for strip club runs. Check with the other Dallas strip clubs. I don't know if they pay out as well. I've never had one in Dallas, to be honest, so I don't know. But in Fort Worth, a lot of people do go to Bucks, at 2 because it doesn't close till 4. So, yeah, I did that. Let me see what other trips I did. Okay, and then after that, I decided to wait for 4 a.m. for airport runs. Okay, I positioned myself at the Omni in downtown Fort Worth about 4 a.m. and it took. I actually had a fraudulent rider. That was the first time I had one of those. I got a ping. I kind of started driving towards them. I had my destination set too, by the way. And I call him, and the guy like wakes up, like he kind of woke up, and he's like, "Hey, I didn't call an Uber. What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Well, someone has your account. They've requested one." He's like, "Oh, my friend does, but no." Had to cancel that one. That was BS. Drove back. Had another ping at it was by Trinity College, I think, right before the bridge to go to Stockyards. Wasn't interested in that. Ignored that, and then finally had a ping Holiday Inn Express. Call the guy. Yep, going to DFW. Perfect. Load them up for. Let me see. I'll tell you. Okay, at 4:06 a.m. the duration, it took me 30 minutes from Holiday Inn, and it was about 28 miles. I paid out $24. The dude was old school. He was going to Brooklyn. Great tipper. Gave me another $10 cash. Can't beat it. So honestly, I hit $1.90 for that night, and I was done for the weekend. I can tell you, pulling that shift, 6 to almost 6, it sucks. But, in the summertime, you really got to grind. It's not easy anymore. The summertime, you got to put in the hours. So I did that. This week, I am busy Saturday. I have a concert I'm going to up here right by my house. We're seeing a band called Nonpoint. Really killer band. Just check them out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work Friday. I'm going to work like a probably a 7 to 4 or 5 a.m. shift. Get my 200 and be done for the weekend. With my car being out of commission, it really sucked. I really wanted to work a little bit this week. Wasn't able to. But, that's kind of how it goes. So, guys, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know how your week's going. Anything's going on, let me know. I was kind of toying with the idea of going over possible events going on during the week. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. I may not do it. I'm not sure if I have enough time for it. But just let me know what you want to hear about. I'm going to just keep going over my weeks and, going over chasing that surge. It's possible. It happens. I do get some decent runs. Chasing that select surge is even sweeter. Anyone that's gotten a select surge run, you know how it feels. It's awesome. It just shows you that people are willing to pay a good amount of money for a decent ride, to be honest. So, yep. All right, guys. Catch you next time.